start this class. Okay, let me just let in Mrs. Cassie Wamara. Now, today is the day. I've been waiting for today. This is the second cohort of this program, and during this content marketing season, I am at my best because I don't know if you have heard of the saying that content is king. So in this particular course, we will be exploring every aspect of content creation and content marketing. So that's why we called it Content Marketing Masterclass. So I want you to be ready because it's going to be a journey, and I don't want you to miss one part of this journey. All right, we're going to spend a good number of this month, particularly on content creation. Content marketing is the heart of marketing. Every other thing about marketing depends on content marketing. It is the heart of marketing. This is what marketing is all about. I'm going to be defining what it means in a short while. But I just want to, I want to whet your appetite a little bit and make you understand that we are in the real deal. Remember, when we started this program, we started from branding and identifying your target market. And I told you the reason why we are taking that route is so that you can understand your journey before you start. So branding helps you identify what your business is all about and how to position yourself, okay, to maximize the potential of your business. So under branding, I taught you how to identify your target market and how to create a customer persona, all right? So that is the beginning of marketing. Marketing begins with branding and identification of target audience. A lot of businesses today are failing because they have failed to do that foundational exercise of articulating what their brand is standing for and also discovering who their business is best designed to reach. So we spend a good number of that, and then we gave you an assignment. A lot of you have submitted the assignment. I am taking my time to go through them one after the other. So in the course of time, I'll be calling each and every one of you one after the other to discuss your vision, your mission, everything that you have articulated in your assignment to help you clarify your business mission and help you position your brand for exploit. Now, I also mentioned during the branding class that the branding class sets the right tone for your marketing, your content marketing. Because first, you need to understand who your audience are before you can determine the type of content to create for them. So you see, this program is actually very organized and very sequential. Beyond training people, I am a digital marketing consultant. My name is Emmanuel Uda. And one of the things I do in my business is to help businesses, real life businesses, to create systems that reflect this marketing funnel. We help them to identify their branding and then help them to engage in social media marketing using content before we can begin to drive sales for them through paid advertisement. This program will be created to cut across that exact funnel. So we are starting from brand strategy or branding, and then we are going to be exploring every detail of content marketing, and then we are concluding with paid advertising, where we can now dive into Facebook marketing, and Google marketing, and any other type of display ad and paid advertising. So I hope you are ready to begin to explore the riches of content marketing. You are going to learn a lot in this program, in this course. We're going to be learning everything about content marketing, types of content, the best platforms to use as a real estate agent. We are going to be exploring that. And then we are going to go into the nitty-gritty of content marketing, where we begin to discuss email marketing, copywriting, video making and editing, graphics making and editing, how to write articulate blogs that will sell massively. I'm telling you the truth. If you understand content marketing, you will reduce your marketing expenses. If you understand how to use content to market, then business becomes far easier for you. All right. So if you are ready, I'm ready. Let's dive right in. So first of all, what is content? What is content? What is content? Let's begin from there. What is content? And I said here, content is any consumable word, images, audio, or video. So content can be in form of words, which are things you can write or say. There can be in form of images. All right? They can be in form of audio or video. So these are different types of content. We are going to be exploring them, very integrally as we move on in this course. Another thing you need to understand about content is that it lives on a platform. Content lives on a platform. Very important point there. So you don't put content in a space. It has to be on a platform. And we are going to be exploring the different platforms that we are going to be using during our content marketing. Okay, so content lives on a platform. In fact, the second part of this particular, please, if you come in, immediately mute yourself. If you come in, the first thing you must do is to mute yourself. Please, we have that standard from day one because you always distract me when you don't mute yourself. If you come in, Adobe, I said mute yourself, please. Thank you. So I said they live on a platform. So we shall be exploring several platforms that you have access to, okay, in the course of this program. So content are consumable words, images, audio, video. In this class, a lot of you are going to learn how to write professionally to sell. Who is distracting me? This Adobe Moma again. Hey God. It is well, oh. So consumable words, images, audio, video. So we are going to be learning how to use these elements of content to sell properties or any other product you have as a business owner. And then we also explore several platforms that are available for you as a marketer that you can use to also sell. The essence of content marketing is to actually engage your market, your audience, nothing else. All right. So I said here, content marketing is a marketing strategy used to attract, engage, and retain an audience by creating and sharing relevant articles, videos, podcasts, and other media. This approach establishes expertise. Please, I want you to write down the definition because everything we'll be discussing in this course is centered around this definition. I will start from the beginning again. Content marketing is a marketing strategy used to attract. When we start dealing on copywriting, I will be telling you, all right, about your headlines and how the factors that you must apply in your content that attracts your audience. So every content must have the attractive functionality. It must have the ability to attract. Very important. So I want you to note it down. Attraction. Then we have engage. Engage. The primary purpose of content marketing is to engage your audience. To engage your audience. When we start exploring the several platforms available like YouTube, okay, we're going to be going deep into YouTube marketing in this course, okay? When we start exploring this platform, you will see the reason why, you know, only content that has this component of engagement are ranked high. Well, in YouTube, for instance, if your video is not attractive and it's not engaging, they will push it down, down, down for the same keyword. So if you go to YouTube and you are searching for a keyword, say how to build a website, for instance, or how to create a Canva graphics for real estate, only the people that have an engaging video will rank high in that search. So in this course, I will be showing you elements that will make your content attractive and engaging. To me, content marketing is the most relevant and important marketing strategy available in digital marketing. It is rarely looked on. A lot of people look down on it. I'm sure a lot of you here, all you want to hear is how to create Facebook ad. I should teach you how to, you know, run Google ad, you know, sell. That was a client of mine that I had to talk to yesterday, and I had to bring him back to reality check. You know, I needed to explain the importance of content first before conversion. Some of you are running ad that is not converting and you're wasting money because you don't even have any content that has engaged an audience. Nobody knows you. Nobody has you in their mind. You are not trusted. People buy from those they know, they like, and they trust. Content marketing positions you as an expert in the field that you are operating in. And in this case, we're talking about real estate. So what am I saying? Your content must be able to attract, engage, and retain an audience. Very key 3 points. Retain your audience. Some of you create videos that are, in fact, the way people rush it on their timeline, just scroll. Why? Because you're not particular about the quality of your video. All you just want is just put camera before you'll be shouting, as you can see, 100% dry ground, as you can see, fellow smart investors. You know, you're just talking. You think it's just about selling. These guys are smart. They see videos every day. They see real estate videos every day. Your own is not the first, though. Until you are intentional about your content strategy, you will keep struggling in marketing. You need to be intentional. The competition is so high and the standard is higher than ever. People are crushing it in content strategy. If you are not intentional with your strategy, you will always lose out. So you have to pay attention in this course, because after this course, if I see all the Yeye video and I am seeing on your timelines, I will call you and I will have issues with you. You don't post any content without intentionality. You need to be intentional about it. You need to be careful about the quality. You need to make sure whatever you are putting out there reflects your brand. That's why we started from branding. If you have done that assignment, then you understand what I'm talking about. If you know what your brand stands for, and if quality is one of the elements of your brand, then you will know that you don't just wake up and you post any content that you feel you want to post. Is anybody hearing me? Somebody is trying to say something. Is everybody hearing me, please?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Fantastic. So it begins with understanding what your brand stands for. You cannot see Coca-Cola posting any rubbish video. You can't. Why? Because they understand what their brand stands for. So marketing first begins from branding. This is where a lot of people miss it. We keep carrying this message of bootstrapping, start from small, which I am not against. But you can still be small and still be excellent. You can still be small and still be qualitative. You can still be small and have quality. There are some mobile apps today that you can use and apply some editing features on your video, and it will come out finer, better, more professional than just going to the bush and then snapping or taking a video and just upload it. No. This is the essence of this class, to help you refine your marketing strategy in the area of content creation. Very key. Now, look at what I said here. I said, it is used to attract, engage, retain an audience by creating and sharing relevant articles, videos, podcasts, and other media. This approach establishes expertise. Mark another word you should mark now. This approach establishes expertise. Listen to me. Nobody will buy from you until they know you as an expert. Write it down. Nobody will buy from you until you position yourself as an expert. If you want to buy drug, do you go to quack pharmacies? No. You go to the pharmacy that you feel that they are genuine drugs. If you want to go to hospital, do you go to fake hospital? No. Whatever you want to buy from your house, don't you wish that you buy the original? So why do you think people will just buy land from you because your face is beautiful? No. So you have to use content marketing to position yourself as an expert in their mind. By the end of this first class, this class will continue tomorrow, but there's a section of this class that will blow your mind, because it will destroy mediocrity. It will destroy lack of quality from you forever. You will begin to hunger for quality. I will not post this video until I have checked it very well. It is void of mistakes. It is void of background noise. It's void of repetition. Some of you will just post a video. I will be listening to your video. You are repeating one word. Keep repeating yourself. Don't you know that before you upload it, there's some things you can there's an app you can use to remove all those repetitions? Or you stay in one. Anyway, we are getting there. Let me not jump the gun. So this approach establishes what? Expertise. It also promotes brand awareness. Oh my goodness, this is key. This is very important. It also promotes brand awareness. Listen to me. I wanted to show you a picture of a marketing funnel. And I'm going to explain it verbally, even without a picture. Listen and listen carefully. I use what I'm about to tell you to collect millions from companies. What I'm about to tell you now is what I charge millions from companies, and they pay with a beg. I'm telling you the truth, I lie not. So I'm about to relieve or reveal a business secret to you. Every business has a marketing funnel. Can write that down. Every business has a marketing funnel. Every business, no exception, every business. The reason people are struggling in business is because they have not discovered or created their own marketing funnel. Every business has a marketing funnel. I am telling you, usually when a company approaches me to help them, with their online presence, the first thing we do is to help them create their marketing funnel. And what are the components of a marketing funnel? There are usually 3 parts of a marketing funnel. We have the awareness stage, or what you call the brand awareness stage. This stage is the stage where you use strategies, marketing strategies, to put your company out there to attract new customers, people that are making a first contact with your business. Then we now have the consideration stage and then the conversion stage. A lot of people jump to the conversion stage where they just talk about sell. I want to sell to you. How can you sell to somebody who doesn't even trust you? It's just like you see a fine girl today. You toast her today. You propose to her today. And you want to take her to the altar today. In fact, you even want to give birth to a child today, all in one day. Is it possible? No. Some of us approach marketing like that. We approach marketing like that man I just described now, who will see a fine girl and you are toasting her. You want her to say yes. No, 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 no. In fact, you want her to come and see your parents. No, 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 no. In fact, you want her to even marry you. That. But if you understand the marketing funnel, you will know that marketing is a system. And if you carefully design your own system for your business, you will have an ever-flowing stream of customers. If you identify your different stages of your funnel, know what you should be doing under brand awareness, know what you should be doing under consideration, know what you should be doing under conversion, know what you should be doing even under loyalty phase. There's a fourth level I don't like adding in any of my classes, except for the senior class. Loyalty phase, where you now create loyalty programs for your existing customers. But understand that that is a marketing funnel. And when I check a business, I can tell which of the funnel levels they are concentrating on. And I will be able to give my professional advice and strategies on how to increase their sales, by paying attention to some important levels of their marketing funnel. So what content marketing does for you is to help you promote brand awareness. By the time we go into social media marketing in this course, you will see why you should be posting every day. But I will give you a formula to use. A lot of you just think that brand awareness is all about posting about land every day. Land every day you're posting land. Every day you're posting land. In fact, let me tell you the truth. Some of you are boring to me as a realtor. When I come to your timeline, I just scroll immediately. I just scroll past, even though you're talking about land. Not because I don't want to know about your product. It's just that you are not balanced in your content marketing. Some people that teach all these topics, they say, use your social media to show that you're an expert. What they mean by that is every day post about your business, post about your business. No, that is wrong. There's an acronym I use in my lectures. I don't want to go deep into that. I use FARM, the way you farm your goods, FARM. That acronym, I call it FARM. It's not in my slide, but it just came to my head. That FARM, according to the name FARM, it is a way of nurturing your audience with the right content. I will talk about FARM later, maybe by tomorrow. I'll show you how to use the FARM method to keep a balanced content strategy for your audience. Let me move on. So it keeps your business top of mind when it is time to buy what you sell. Powerful. That is what content marketing does. It keeps your business top of mind. Please, I beg you in the name of God. This course might be difficult for some people because it will require you to exercise. It's going to call you to action. You are going to write articles. You are going to create videos. We are going to do a video challenge at the end of this course where you post your video on your YouTube channel. Everybody here is going to have a YouTube channel, and we're going to check and see the best videos. It's going to call you to work. And I don't see all of us, staying to the end, because I'm sure some of you just want, I want to say. I want to say, I told one of my customers when he was asking me, what now? I'm looking for sales of 150 million, this one, that one. When is this your this thing going to work? I say, Oga, how many content do you have? He kept quiet. Do you even have any face? Do you even have any online presence? He said, he kept quiet. This same person I'm talking about doesn't have any online presence because he had me say that I use 6,000 naira to sell 2 plots of land online. I used 6,000 naira to run ads that brought in leads, and 2 of those people came for inspection and showed interest in my property. He had me say that, he thought that was it. Oh, he now ran and paid money to me. Me, foolishly, I collected the money. You know, and I was trying to look at how we can help this man to come up a little bit with content marketing before we begin to run ads. His impatience did not allow him, and he started making noise. Me, I have lived on the internet for years. I'm already known. Most of the people that buy from me are not buying because of the post I made today. They're not buying because of the post I made today. Oh. They are buying because I have been consistent making those posts. And I have become top of mind. Top of mind. To the point that even when I stop posting, anytime they were ready to buy what I'm selling, they will just wake up and say, that Emmanuel Uda, okay, that guy, the only one I won't buy from. That is how it works. Some of you will post today, post tomorrow, you are tired, and you want to make sale, you never start. You never start. Consistency is key. That's why I'm going to be talking about content strategy. Because without a strategy, you will give up in this thing called content marketing. If you must have a strategy, and you must stick to that strategy. What makes a good content platform? Let's start from there. What makes a good content platform? Please pay close attention to what I'm about to explain here because it is very important. The efficacy of content marketing is only when it is searchable. So when you are choosing your platform to do your content marketing, you need to choose a platform that people can search on. And I'm going to explain that. That's why I love articles and I love videos. These 2 types of content can be hosted on YouTube and can be hosted on your blog, on your website. And you can use search engine optimization on these platforms to make them searchable. This is what makes YouTube better than Facebook. Facebook is not a search engine. It's a social media. When you make a post today, it will go down, down, down. It will be, before you know it, it has disappeared. I even heard that they have this 30 days rule that some content will be removed from your timeline. You know? So that is a challenge with those kind of platform. They are good, especially when you have a short-term marketing plan with them. But if you want a long-lasting marketing plan, then you need to settle on some platforms that have searchability and that have a long-lasting effect on your content. Did I not tell you how that a blog I wrote since last year is still generating sales for me today? And I hosted it on my website, how to start a short-leg business in Nigeria. I wrote this thing since last year. But because it is very searchable, if you go online now, if you go to Google and search for short-leg business in Nigeria, that blog is #1 on this result. And as long as that website is there, it will keep generating leads for me. It will keep bringing in leads for me that I will now convert to customers. If you create a YouTube video and you host on your YouTube forever and ever, anytime they search, even after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, if they search the keyword for that content, your video will show up. You see why you should spend more time on platforms that have searchability. If you go on Facebook and search for anything, it will never bring your old content. There's some contents I did, I posted about some years ago on Facebook, and they are very important. For me to see them, I'll have to scroll down manually. Be scrolling down. Hey God, to search for very, very difficult, because they built it not as a search engine. They built it as a social media. We're going to be talking about social media marketing. We're going to cover Facebook and all those ones. And I will tell you when best to use them. And then, but as you are using them, you must have your own long-term media that can accommodate this element of being searchable. That's why 2 forms of content we will be focusing mostly on in this program are, written content, or what I call articles, how to write articles. We're going to be covering it under our copywriting class. And then we are also going to be exploring video marketing. Those 2, we are going to spend time on that, because those are the most effective types of content ever. In fact, video marketing right now is #1. That's why YouTube as a platform is the 2nd largest search engine after Google, owned by the same company. Because people now love video more than anything. It's ranking even more than graphics. The amount of time and money I spend personally on video, I can't tell. Even today, I have been on video, different videos, because I'm a trainer and my life revolves around training. That is the kind of content I consume. I have a course that is running for 6 months. If I tell you amount of data I burn, just study. Some of you, my challenge with some people is that you lack the discipline to learn, to study. I'm not talking about people in this program, because for you to stay 2 hours every Friday and Saturday means that you are different. All right, it means you guys are different. But take that habit to video studying materials online. Why am I emphasizing on this? Let me tell you something. It's a secret for me. The more you learn, the more you can create your own videos. The more you spend time consuming other people's videos, getting inspired by their own tactics, their own strategies, you will discover that it becomes easier for you to create your own. Why some of us are blank whenever we face camera? Because you don't even study other people's video. You don't even, some of you, I'm going to go deep into real estate marketing as a concerned content marketing. The things you should be creating as content for real estate. But how would you create that when you are not even reading people's blog? You are not even reading anybody's video. You are not even studying anybody's Instagram. Nothing. Because how do I know? I sit down with realtors every day, both individual and corporate related company. And when I discuss with them, I see emptiness. Like I see guys, people that are just, they don't even know the content. They don't have content, but they want to make money. And I'm like, how? Like, is it only me that God blessed with the ability to sit down for hours, swallowing people's content? The amount of hours I spend just eating content across different sources. Me say I don't even know. Can be on a YouTube video for hours. To me now, data is like the air I breathe. If you are at this stage, you are still wondering, oh, my data wants to finish. You are not ready. To me, I don't even know. As soon as I'm getting an alert that data is about to finish, I'm recharging immediately, whether on my modem or my phone. I don't know how to stay without data. It's normal to me. All this one that somebody is saying, I don't have data to study. I don't have that. I say, in this 21st century, sorry, yo. Now, waiting, I go talk business. Sorry, yo. You're still wondering about data. Okay, now. Do you know that some telcos are making more money from data selling than from recharge card? or from credit. That's to tell you that data has become more important than even credit. That's why you have WhatsApp call now. Some people don't have credit on their phone, but they can still make call on WhatsApp. So prioritize data on your phone or your modem than credit. Me, I prioritize both of them because I make business calls, so I need my credit. I don't even know, sometimes I load 1,000, 2,000. I don't care. Those things are not, I don't measure them. When they finish, I load another one. Because see, let me tell you the mindset I use in my business. As long as I am making money from these expenses, I don't care. By the time we get into Facebook advertising and Google, I will tell you about ad spend and budgeting. I will scatter some tables in that class. Because some of you just want everything done free. Don't want to spend anything, just want sales to be falling on your laps, nothing. Do you know people spend 200,000 every month? Individual realtors just to run ads. So let me not jump the gun again. Let me take a step. I told you this section is, I am passionate about content marketing because it is the heartbeat of marketing. I have carefully studied successful salespeople in different industries. What makes the difference for them is their content rich. They are content rich. Oh my God. Go to their Instagram, it's very engaging. Go to their LinkedIn account, it's very engaging. Go to their Facebook page, it's very engaging. Go to their website, oh my God. Blogs, I'm going to show you some powerful blogs of some website that I can spend the whole day on because they are relevant to me. If you have a website and nobody is visiting your website, it's because your website is dry. It's not engaging. You don't have any content that will attract visitors and they will stay there. So that's why your website has a high bounce rate. People can just jump in by mistake and they jump out. Whereas there's some website that say every day they record millions of visitors who just come there and just stay. Content marketing is not just when you are writing a blog. If you're even Jumia may not use blog to engage their own there, but because the way they design their e-commerce platform, people can even just stay there just to do market research, to check out the price of goods. It's part of content marketing. You don't know. Remember our definition. Whatever you do using content to engage, to attract, engage, and retain your audience. That's what content marketing is all about. Wow. Okay, I wanted to go to some platforms, but let me go to the next session. At the end of the class, we can take a look at some platforms and examples of content, how companies are using content marketing to drive, engagement. All right, build an audience. So maybe at the end of this class, we will do that. So I don't want to close this window, this share. I love the way I'm sharing this screen. So if for me to go to the internet, I have to go and close this screen and then it will disrupt what I want to do. Now, before I go further, let me define what I call the types of media. This is very important. It's foundational. So let's talk about the types of media. Everything we do in content marketing are done on three types of platforms. We have the free media, we have the paid media, and then we have the earned media. Now, the free media are the media available to you and I for free. And they include places like Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. These are platforms you create for free. You don't need to pay for them. Now, there are pros and cons of these types of media. For the free media, obviously the pro is that it's free. So because it's free, a lot of people are already in it. Facebook records over 500 million daily visitors, okay, and over 2 billion users on their platform. That's massive, okay? TikTok is taking over right now. is free of charge. YouTube, So one of the advantages of this free media is that it is free to use. And because it's free to use, it attracts multitudes. So a lot of people use them. So use Facebook for free, use TikTok for free, YouTube for free. But the challenge, the con of this free media is that it is not your own. And because it's not your own, you are just there like a renter, a tenant. Eh? They call it merent. You're just a merent. Some of you can remember those times that they will say Facebook is down, Instagram is down, and business owner will be running kitty kata. Okay? And because of what? They are alarmed because their whole life will flash across their face. Some people have built an empire on Instagram, which is good, fantastic. I will show you how you can do that in this course. Some people have built an empire on Facebook. All right. I know some of my friends, you know, Choma Ifeanyi she's closing up on 80,000 followers right now on Facebook, and Instagram about 54,000 followers. It's massive achievement to build an audience to that level where a whole lot of people are following you. But no matter how many people you have following you on this free media, one thing about them is that one day, landlord will say, Oga pack and go. In our business as a digital marketing agency, we can tell you how our fingers have been burnt with our money, how Facebook will wake up one day and they will close your ad account. They will just close it for no reason. Tell you that you have violated one of their community standards, and all the money in that one will just go, boom. What will you do? You will not kill anybody. You will come to social media and cry. That's your own. You are just renting that space. So what does that tell you? I want you to have that mindset that marketing is a journey. While you are using the free media, have a long-term plan to have your own media. Now, let's talk about the paid media. So paid media is the media you have access to when you pay. All right. So there are some levels of usage on Facebook that will require you to pay some amount of money before you can access more features. So for instance, pay per click. If you want to reach more audience on Facebook, for instance, there's a limit to your personal profile. So you are expected to do what? To pay or boost your post to reach more people on Facebook. All right. So you need to understand when to use free media, when to use paid media. I would like to talk about earned media or owned media, the one I own, the one I earned. This is the best form of media everybody should work towards. That's why the first thing I always do for my students is to tell them to get a website. In fact, every one of you here must have a website. I don't care if you are marketing on Gigi. I don't care if you are marketing on Nigerian Property Center. I don't care if you are marketing on all these other marketplaces. There's nothing wrong marketing there. They are all, you know, paid media or free media, depending on the package you are subscribing to. They are fantastic. Gigi can make you money. Nigerian Property Center can help you sell, and all those platforms are amazing. But they can never beat your own media, your end own media, the one that you call your own. I'm gonna, in the later part of this course, I will be showing you why you should have your own website. It's a slide on its own. Because your own is your own. You have total control. It's like your home base. Nobody can pursue you. When you write a blog and host it on your website, it will last forever as long as that website is alive. But when you host it on another person's platform, the person might just choose to remove you. There are some groups on Facebook that have blocked me because they feel like, Everything, every time you come and post something you want to sell. Why would I stay in your blog and not sell it? Did I come there to count bridge? I didn't come to Lagos to count bridge now. Why would I come to your WhatsApp group? You don't want me to sell. And I'm making your group. No, I will create some content, engage with everybody, but I will still put one or two. So you see the rigid regulations in some of these places. They don't want you to post anything. So for you to put, you have to think. Oh, how do I know? They will say, don't put a link. Don't put your phone number. This one, that one, this one. And you are all correct. You are just, there was this particular Money Africa, that platform. Me and Tosin, the owner, we fought. I said, what's your problem? They like it when I share my free knowledge. They say it's free content. But when I want to market anything, they will block me. I say, okay, see, forget about this. All the places like Silicon Africa, all those groups I used to, I was very active in those groups because my content were always rich, very, very rich. So when I post content without selling anything, they will be happy. But whenever I say, okay, oh, this is what I sell, you see the admin will be firing me. I said, I beg, before I will die before my time, let me go and build my own content, my own platform. And thank God, today, I make sales without anybody telling me what to do. Today alone, I can't count how many calls that have come from people that search for drivers, in Lagos, and they will just find me naturally through Google search, and they will come. People that search for short-let apartments for sale or short-let business in Nigeria, they'll find me and come and ask me, do you have apartments for sale for short-let? Because I decided to build my own platforms. So all of you that I built website for, and you are not posting anything here, you are waiting for me to be posting for you. Okay, we'll keep waiting. Okay, better begin to create your content strategy. I'm telling you the truth. So that brings me to the next slide. Content strategy or content marketing plan. Everything begins with a plan. Everything begins with a plan. If you must win this game of content marketing, then you must have a plan. So first of all, what is your goal? You can't just start creating content without a goal. Remember, your branding will help you with this. All right. So apart from your branding goals, what your business is all about, that will determine what to put up as content. Why are you creating content? Remember, content marketing is an indirect selling strategy. You are selling, but you are not selling. Okay. So you need to have a goal before you settle down to create content. Remember, we are creating content to engage with your audience. People hate to be sold to, but you need to sell. You see, this is a dichotomy in marketing that you need to address. How to sell without selling. How to sell without selling. Naturally, nobody likes to be sold to. Even when they need that thing you are selling, they just don't like. They don't like the fact that you want them you made them spend their money. No. So your ability as a marketer is to make people part with their money and still love you. Is what makes you an exceptional marketer. And that's what content marketing will do for you. I will show you how to use article writing to write about properties and about real estate that will make people want to do business with you. Some of you, the only thing you post on your social media is flyer, everywhere, flyer, everywhere, flyer. Flyer. You keep sharing flyer until you fly away. I mean, that's meant to be a joke. Okay. But your ability to creatively, mark that word, creatively communicate and engage with your audience, build confidence in them, make them like you and trust you. And before you know it, they are begging you to collect their money. Ah, that's the type of marketing I like. Oh, I'm telling you, today I was negotiating with a client and I was relaxed. I was so relaxed. Why? Because, come on, you know I'm the best, man. Okay, you know I'm the best, so why am I desperate? You can't go elsewhere. So I make as long as you have landed on my phone, I was telling my wife that, why is it that anybody will finally get me on this phone must buy? If you go through my marketing funnel and you pass stage 1, pass stage 2, pass stage 3, and you land to call or WhatsApp me, forget it. That deal is closed. I am very intentional in my marketing, very, very intentional. I carefully crafted the stages. So if you are still in the awareness stage, I don't bother you. I will be giving you content to whet your appetite, drawing you inside the consideration stage, where you now begin to, consider making, closing, buying from me. And I know the type of content required for the consideration phase of my marketing funnel. And I will dish them out consistently. Then when you are ready for the conversion stage, I will switch my strategy and start showering you with the right content. There is a time you only post social media posts. There's a time you post customer reviews, or your old customer reviews, your old customer testimonials. There's a time to post those ones. Why? When you notice somebody is showing interest in your product, you stop talking about there is land in Ibeju-Lekki. No, you start telling them the sale you just made yesterday, how the person is happy. They are saying, now, wow, this guy, you really want me to come and call you? I say, no. Before you know it, they have entered the deeper part of your funnel. And then when they call you, and that's not the time to start telling them the history of Ibeju-Lekki. No, close the deal. So there is a right word for closing deals. There's a right content for closing deals. Can everybody hear me? Some people are coming in and going out. Is the network bad? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you. I can hear you very well.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. All right. I hope I'm making sense. So please make sure you have your goals. Get your examples of goals that eventually you want to sell a product. So you want somebody to buy a product from you. Okay? We are not here to joke. We are all here to sell. But how you sell is important. So your goal is to make somebody to buy from you, to get someone to sign up for an email list. During the email marketing class, oh my God, some of you have neglected this powerful marketing strategy. Thank God. I only deal on email marketing under content marketing. I'm telling you, every successful company is crushing it on email. Email marketing is a very, very important part of marketing that you should not ignore. I'll be showing you more about that during this section. Maybe your goal is to get someone to follow you on social media, or to provide education or entertainment. No matter what your goal is, you need to have a goal before you settle down to create a content. And then there's something we call in content marketing what a pillar content means. What is a pillar content? This is how your content must be. It must be high value, high value, high value. That's why I started by talking about quality. Quality. If you read my Facebook timeline, some people say it is a business school on its own. If you go from now to 10 years ago or 5 years ago, you can stay there and learn anything you want to learn, because All my posts are high value posts. High value posts. And I mix it with other elements of content marketing, which I will talk about when I will be describing that acronym, FAM. My timeline is not boring. You cannot say, oh, the only thing I talk about is business. But no, sometimes I talk about my family. It's a strategy. Sometimes I talk about my association. Then I talk about my product, which is real estate. Then I talk about motivation sometimes. You must mix it appropriately. That's what is that FAM mean. FAM means FARM. Family, association, real estate, motivation. These 5 elements come together to make my content very engaging. The other day I posted a picture of my beautiful wife, everywhere scattered. People were writing DM. They didn't know what I was doing. Eh? I will post both of us. You know, do you know that you are selling to human beings? They have emotion, they have conscience. Somebody can simply want to do business with you because he sees you as a responsible family person. That's not what some of you don't understand. I don't understand why some people want to hide their personality from their content or from their social media or from their platform. They don't want anybody to associate them to anything they are saying. And you want to sell. Now, what for now? Some of them, if I say, why is your DP not on your profile? No, I don't want my face on social media. Oh, and you want to collect 100 million from somebody. Repent to. Repent now. You don't post about your family. No, my private life is my private life. My business is my business. It's my business. Are you serious? No. I'm not saying you should carry all your private life and put online. No, but you need to have a creative way of putting a human face behind your marketing. People have genuine connection with you. People buy from you before they buy. People buy into you before they buy what you sell. They buy into you before they buy what you sell. Very important point. They buy into you before they buy what you sell. Most people that do business with me are not even because any business I'm doing, they want to buy from me. It's not because of the business. If I to them say I'm selling pen, they will buy that pen just because of me. I'm telling you, I have a friend that bought his first car through me when I was, when my only business was car business. He bought it from me. When I switched to real estate, he still bought land from me. It's not because of it's not the product. That's what people don't understand. So learn to put a human face to your marketing. Is very important. Very, very important. The content has to be limited. Your content has to be limited. What do you mean by limited means because it's high value, it shouldn't just be available everywhere. All right? There's some things I will tell you, and it will just drive you to my product. But that few words I would say will be so powerful enough to drive you to my product. Remember, we are discussing a marketing funnel. So you create a high-value content that has a limited functionality so that people will want more. They want more. And because they want more, they will not go and be searching for your product. Where, oh God, what are you selling? Come on, if you can give us this free one, this one for free. For instance, now as a trainer, I'm an information marketer. I'm a digital course creator. I have students online that pay me for knowledge. I sell my knowledge. I have a platform where I sell my courses, for instance. And when I come online and I share some tips of maybe I come and share a strategy on Facebook ad that will increase your conversion, and you apply it and it works. Hey, Chinekele, You see them writing me DM, Oga Hafana, I want to learn more about Facebook ad. I said, I have a course on Facebook ad, though. You can buy it. Somebody called me today after he, he said he read through my website and saw that, okay, I have, I wrote a book, okay, because I have a chicken and chip business running here in Lagos. So I wrote a book on that. So but I wrote a blog on it too on my website, my e-commerce website. So he came to that blog, read everything, and he now chatted me up, say, I want to learn more. I did not answer him. He called me and said he wants to learn, he wants me to mentor him on chicken and chips. I say, well, if you want me to mentor you, the one that brought you to me is all I can tell you. So you first of all buy the book. When you buy the book, inside the book, because I carefully put the 3 levels of mentorship. If you want me to participate in helping you set up your own chicken and chip business, I carefully put it inside the ebook. So I said, everything you're asking from me first is inside that book. When you buy the book, you will see the 3 plans of mentorship. Then you subscribe to anyone. When you subscribe to anyone, then you can come. And he has bought the book. So I'm waiting for him to finish the one that he has bought. Then we can take it to the next level. So make your content limited, but make it high value so that they will want more. And because they want more, they now want to buy from you. I'm going to take a short break of 5 minutes to switch my generator. So please don't leave the class. I'm using a generator that is misbehaving. So I want to switch to the bigger gen and then I'll come back. So just give me 5 minutes. I'll go and do that shortly. Sorry for any inconvenience. Okay. Okay. Can you all hear me? Are you still here?
I can hear you. Yes, sir,
All
I can
right.
hear you.
Okay. Thank you for staying. Sorry for that break in transmission. So we continue. So that's what we call a pillar content. That content has to have a high value. High value and very limited. Then it has to answer your audience core pain point. Very important point. Everything you are writing, you must write with your audience at heart. You must write with your audience at heart. By the time we go into copywriting right now, I will teach you how to write and sell. Writing is one of my greatest skills as a marketer. I don't know how God did it. I know I can speak and convince people. In fact, my two greatest skills in marketing is my speaking ability and my writing. There is hardly anybody that I talk to on phone. That's why in my marketing strategy, by the time you get to the point where your call comes through to me, forget it, you will be sold. You'll be no matter the amount I call for the person, you'll be sold. Yes. So your ability to answer your audience pain points is a key part of your content. Then it has to be, your pillar content has to have a great introduction for an audience. Almost every market has a segment of the audience I call new customers. I'm going to be telling you in the next slide the type of problems every real estate investor has that you can solve through your content. And I'm saying it because I have done it and it is helping me make sales. Do you know, oh my goodness, there's this book I always talk about whenever I'm teaching content marketing. It's called the Blue Ocean Strategy. It's called the Blue Ocean. I have it here. I think I'm looking at it on my bookshelf right now. The Blue Ocean Strategy. What that book taught me many years ago is how to identify two market audiences or market segments in your business. One is what they call red ocean. Red ocean. You know, these are the segment of your market who are ready to buy. But because they are ready to buy, the competition to attract their attention is too much. So because of the high level of competition, it is like a red ocean, blood everywhere. Real estate is like that. People will get money to buy land now. The amount of people, you think not only you they market them. Think again. The competition for their pocket is bloody. Do you know that real estate agents they kill other people just to make a sale? You don't know? Maybe not. In Lagos here, realtors or real estate people, they go to juju just to close deals. They kill other realtors who is standing on their way to close a deal. That's to tell you that this one not be just a book talk. This one a practical blood. In the luxury market in Lagos here, I have seen things where 10 people must share. If a developer is selling a house, for instance, there will be 10 mouths in that deal. And if one person wants to take the money of the other person, that person can be killed. So the competition is bloody. But why is it bloody? Because everybody is trying to attract the 3% of the market that are ready to buy. We call them ready to buy market. They only make up 3%. And they neglect the 97% of potential customers just because those ones are not ready to buy. Now, the wise marketers like me, why we also throw our marketing dart inside the bloody ocean to make sales once in a while, we spend more time nurturing the potential customers that make up the 97% who may not be ready to buy today, but as long as my content is being consumed by these people on consistent basis, when they are ready to buy, guess who they will go to? Yours truly. So this is one knowledge God has used to help me. And a few of my friends that knows the secret are doing the same thing. So we are all about nurturing our future customers with content. And between 3% and 97%, which one is higher? It's 97%. There's a lady I always use to illustrate this point called Madam Landlady. She will be with us anytime within the course of this content marketing class. You know, I begged her to take 1 or 2 classes, and she agreed. This lady has been in real estate business since 2017. And as of this year, when I met her, I was the one that taught her Facebook ad for the first time. I taught her Facebook ad, but meanwhile, this young lady has taken almost every award for salespeople in different companies, affiliate in P1 or outside P1. She's a selling machine without running any ads. What is her secret? I keep telling people to go and study that young lady. Her name is Madam Landlady Online. Her secret is content marketing. I'm telling you, she has faithfully, consistently, intentionally entrenched herself in the mind of her potential customers using her rich content. Hey, if you want to know about content marketing, go and subscribe to Madam Landlady's social media platform. Everywhere you see her, subscribe. See, if I tell you something, take it to the bank. I am a student. I study people. I am not too busy not to study. I told you that I spend more time studying than even doing business. So if among the crowd of realtors out there, I am pointing one person's hand, I say, go to this young man. Know that I have compared her with every other person. That lady is a university of knowledge when it comes to content marketing. And every day she improves on herself. Every day she adds. If you say, I tell her, say, guy, would they pursue you is a wrong. You know, right now, she has moved to another level. She has engaged a branding company. She pays heavily just for somebody to be following her to shoot videos professionally. And she has gone to change her wardrobe, buy a drone, buy, expensive material just for content creation. The same money some of you are using to put in some Facebook ad, praying that it will work and give you money and make you sell. She's putting it in content marketing. Today, when I'm charging a company money to do business for them, to do digital marketing for them, I tell them that they will dedicate 80% of the money that they are budgeting for this project in their content marketing. 20% will be in running ad. After I help them build their website, the money I build them just for their content, revamp their social media page, to start creating content for them across different platforms. Go on, I can show you one of my proposals. 80% of the money they have for the project is going into content creation, content marketing. 20% is what I now say, okay, let's just do some social media advertisement. Let's just run some display ad, go on Google, run ad for them, go on Facebook, run ad for them, But the main job is their content strategy. Which I need a feedback from you guys. Are you following? Are you getting the class? Is it making sense to you? I need a feedback. I need contribution before I continue. I've spoken for some hours.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So Adobe, are you saying, tell me what you have heard me say so far?
You talk about content marketing now.
Okay.
You said something about content marketing plans.
Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Okay. Covenant is saying it's really making sense. All right. Who else is saying, Mr. Okay, Mommy Yesufu, welcome.
Hey, shit. Thank you very much. I've learned so much. I've learned, you talked about different types of media. We have the free media, paid media, the earned media. And then you've told us that the best one is the one we have, the one we owe, the paid media. And then I learned that email marketing is very great. It's something to look at under content marketing. Then you now told us about the richness of content, using the FAM acronym for family, association, real estate, motivation, So then the content, to create a pillar content, high value, you must have high value and it must be limited. You now give example with your chips and chips, chicken and chips, a business, and the person wanted more, that it should be limited, so that when people want more, I really gained a lot then before the blue ocean.
My goodness.
The blue ocean.
This is wonderful.
Thank you.
If this was a physical class, I would have given you a hug. This is wonderful. You have just summarized my class. Oh my God. Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, Yesufu, for your keen attention to everything I said. Okay. I'm telling you, this is all I'm saying. Okay. Create your content. From tomorrow, I'm not done with this class, so I'm just giving you a tip of what. From tomorrow, we are going into email marketing. If I can cover email marketing and copywriting, though on a normal day, each of those courses takes me 1 month, but I will try to just give you the main this. Then next week, we're going to talk about video creation, how to create professional videos for real estate and editing it. So I'll be telling you the softwares I use to edit my videos. And then we'll talk about how to create engaging Canva, engaging graphics using Canva. Okay. And are you really excited? These are, let me tell you, these things, I just do them, but I don't talk too much. But I will show you how you can use these tools to thicken your marketing effort. There is a company we are working for now, a very big company in Lekki Phase 1. I won't mention the name. They paid a lot of money. Everything I'm discussing with you now is what we are creating for them. Today, we launched their social media, the awareness, we call it in our company, awareness stage. Because for the past 2-3 weeks, I have personally built their website, their e-commerce website, after we have done the brand strategy with their directors. Now we are going, me and my team, we had a meeting today and we identified the several content strategies to execute for them for the next few weeks, after which we'll build them again for maintenance. And so usually the money they pay for us to continue managing these things on monthly basis is usually bigger than what they pay to set it up. If you learn these things, it will not only be useful to your business, you can also render it as a service to other people that don't know what you know. That's why I'm encouraging you to study more. Some of the things I teach you here is to encourage you to study more, go research more on these things. I'm telling you, let me tell you, every time I come across any business, I will check their marketing funnel. And from my discovery, I can tell if that business is making money or not. I told you that how one of my team members was excited. She closed a deal of 8.5 million and she was very excited. She came and told me, oh, so I closed the deal. I said, that's good. I congratulated her. But I told her, this is a one-off. And she just spent 2 weeks with me. 2 weeks after registration as a realtor. 2 weeks, close the deal. But I knew it was just one of those being in the right place at the right time. Maybe a family member needed to buy land, and you just registered, and then you are the one, that kind of a sale. There was no strategy employed. So I told her, you must settle down and learn how to build an effective marketing funnel so that sales like this can be normal, can be regular, can be predictable. One thing that this course will do for you, you can create your own marketing funnel and you will see your sales just be normal. Just be normal. Some sales came in today. My wife said, I have watched, there's no one day that passes without somebody calling you for this particular business. I laughed. And I said, it's because I have a funnel. I have a funnel. I have a system I have already built. Some of those systems took me more than a year, too, to set up. So it's natural now that I can just stay and they come, we just come, oh God, I need this driver, or I need land in this place, or I need this thing, So when you set up this system, like I'm teaching you, being patient. Sometimes we look like fools when we are teaching digital marketing, because people just expect us to tell them the magic that makes sales. And then when we now start taking time to talk about branding, content marketing, I got shift to one side. Actually, I want to sell market. Tell me, is it 5,000? May I give you, make you run ad for me? Yeah, I want to run ad. So that's what they want. And I just laugh at them and say, this one no serious. If you learn these things, my brother, my sister, make I talk like pastor where I be. My brother, my sister, if you learn these things, you will not look for sales. Now, let me give you a perspective. Assuming you want to start now and practice what I have taught you so far. You saw how Mommy Yesufu just summarized my lecture. Let me show you. According to what I have taught you, the principles I have showed you this night, you can start creating content this night. And I want you to create this content. We are going to do it together now. The first question is, what does a first-time real estate investor want to know? What does a first-time real estate investor want to know? Remember, I told you that your content must solve a problem for your audience, right? So if you can answer these questions for your client or your potential client through content, you will get them to buy from you. Second question, what are the top 5 questions a real estate investor wants answers to? Some of you are saying, some people come to me and say, what content should I write about? I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. I will just look at them and say, I beg, go and sit down. These 2 questions can give you 2 weeks writing articles. You don't be writing, because each article will solve one question. Another article will solve another question. I'm telling you, you can create videos on this one. Let me show you a few of the answers that you can work with. Every investor, every new first-time investor want to understand the available real estate investment opportunities available. They want to know the product types, whether to go for land or to go to house. That's the question. A young man, during the branding class, I told you we created a customer persona, and I showed you my ideal customer persona. He's a young professional. How many of you can remember that last class? If you can remember that last class, yeah, say yeah. Can you remember what we said about my last class, my customer persona?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So now, assuming we use that persona, that customer persona, who is around 40 years 35 to 40 years, a software developer or a software engineer who is already making some good money, sometimes in hard currency, and he wants to venture into real estate. These are the kind of people I work with. These are the kind of, most of my customers, 80% of my customers are this type of demographic. They are young professionals who are making good money, and they are too busy to actually, start knowing or doing this research themselves. So they need someone like me who has all the time in the world to do it for them. So all my customers, all are young people, young adults, just my age grade. That's why my schoolmates are just buying land from me anyhow, So my aim is to create content showing them the different product types. The different product types. Can you see that? So I showed them when to go for land, when to go for house. I also create content that shows them how to buy property in Nigeria. A lot of them are not living in Nigeria. They left a long time ago, so they don't even know much about this country, the economy of this country. So they need somebody who will help them understand how to go about buying property in Nigeria. So what do I need to do? Is to create content around those areas. Are you seeing that? Everything to know about property documentation. Do you know your customers don't even know anything? You are looking for content to create. If you teach them these things, they will appreciate you. Number one, it will make you an authority in their mind. They will see you as an expert. Imagine creating a video and you are dismantling the different types of property documentation. You are telling them the difference between deed of assignment and the C of O and gazette and excision. You are just talking about it. You are telling them the processes of transaction. They go say, oh, no, this guy shall be work. I'm serious. And you are consistent with this content. What I need you to do now, after this class, is to write. Tomorrow, before we start, you are going to show me your content ideas. What you are going to start creating content for. Because from tomorrow, we are going to be going into email marketing, copywriting, and different types of content marketing. But I want you to use today's class to tell me what you are going to start creating. Listen, one of the best skills God gave to me as a young person growing up is the ability to write. And as a writer, I understand that writing starts from having a topic first. Yes. You have a topic you want to write about, then you can make outlines and then begin to have research. This slide I'm using now, I created it in 30 minutes. I was so busy today that I forgot I have not created my slide. But because I know these things I'm sharing with you, in 30 minutes, as I was creating the Zoom link, I was creating my slide. I just created the topic, put outline under them. What is content marketing? This one, just these things I'm sharing with you. And then under each topic, bullet points, product type, how to buy property. Why? Because it's already inside of me. Our first class, some of you remember our first class, how it went. I told you after the class that the slide I prepared for the class, mysteriously, my laptop restarted and I don't understand what happened. It disappeared. At the end of the class, when I now reviewed that the slide I wanted to use for this class got lost. Some of you were shouting, Jesus, it did not show. We did not even notice it. It did not show. We did not even notice it. Because I still delivered my lecture without all these ones. In fact, let me confess, 98% of my lectures are delivered without any form of slide or paper. Go and ask. I don't know. Everywhere I teach, It's just because I'm recording this one and I may want to edit it and then repackage it for other people, viewers. On a normal, I like to teach from my heart. I'm telling you. And it will not lose content. It will not even lose anything. Everything I'm reading now will still come out from my mouth. It will come out from my mouth. So what am I saying? Develop yourself to that point where you become a working knowledge. I learned this thing from my inorganic chemistry teacher while I was in campus. You know, inorganic chemistry used to be a very technical, difficult part of chemistry. But I noticed that the man that taught all these things, unlike the other lecturers that will carry big notebooks to come to class, this guy, we solved Schrodinger equation. That's something we call in chemistry, the Schrodinger equation. He will solve this equation from his head. My goodness. He will start from the beginning and create the equation, very long equation. Oh, he will clean 3 boards. He will clean 3 times. He will clean the board 3 times just to arrive at the end point of that equation. The guy knows book. He can talk chemistry from morning till night without a textbook. I love this man. Lord, his name is Professor Okereke. I loved him. I noticed that even though he doesn't come to class with notebook, if he comes to class, his lectures will be more quality than even those that will carry big notebooks. I don't know, maybe something transferred from him to me. And I noticed that on my own, the same thing happens. I just feel free. Some of you that have listened to me physically will tell. A lot of my students here are here. You know, I can come to class and and just talk. By the time I'm done with 2 hours, people are like, wow. They don't even know when 2 hours will go. Why? Let me tell you the secret. Because I'm always updating myself. If you can learn the habit of reading, content creation will not be a problem to you. So you need to develop that habit of consistently updating yourself, reading, studying materials, go to other people's. I don't know why people avoid other people's pages. I don't like people that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Before I became a professional in digital marketing and in web development, one of my, let me call him my mentor, but now I think I make more money from that skill more than him. But let me call him my mentor. I noticed that whenever he's working, when I give him, because before I became a developer, I used to give him jobs. So I used to be a marketer. So I will go and bring web design job and give to him to do. Then I'll collect my commission, just like what we do in real estate. And when I come to him, I will tell him, see the type of website I want you to build. In fact, look at the one that looks like it. Just help me do my own, but let it look like this one. This man will spend more than necessary time reinventing the way. I don't know. At the end of the day, I say, you are wasting time. This thing I want now is something you can just take inspiration from this website and do it. Why do you need to start testing? You upload one plugin, test it, it does not work. No. I can look at another website. I will use their link and go to where it will tell me the plugin that they are using, the team they are using, and everything they are using. If what I want to build is similar to what that one is, why would I want to start testing different plugins and different teams? No, now. I will still do that job and it still come out unique. It will never look like that one. But because there is already an inspiration, it is faster, it is easier. I have a reputation before job became too much that is now everywhere now. I cannot even, that some jobs have not even started. But there was a time I had a reputation. People that come to me to design website for them come because I do it in 3 days, in 4 days. No, not now anymore. So, even though it will soon get to that point because We have just gotten a large team, all right? And once all of them settle down now, I want to still maintain that record that you get us a job 3-4 days. As long as your content for the website is ready, you can get it in 3 days or 4 days. That's what I want to. That's, you see, it's part of branding. It's part of branding. So that is what I love. I want to get your website done 3 days. But why? Because the faster I deliver your job, you pay me my balance, a new job comes in. So instead of spending 2 weeks or 3 weeks on one job, expecting 200,000, I can use that 3 weeks and do 5 jobs and make 1 million. I'm a Igbo man, right? So that is why. So why would I need to spend time, you know, on what I can get inspired from somebody or looking at something and then build it faster and move. Same thing for content. Look at other people's content. Go to Instagram. Look at realtors on Instagram. Check what they are posting. Eh? Check what they are posting. Use that as an inspiration. I read some of your assignment, and some of you, I will still discuss it one-on-one with you guys. It shows that you are still making that mistake. That assignment was supposed to broaden your mind, make you think about your business, make you research on your business. All right. But I noticed that some of you just wrote anything you want to submit. I'm still going through everybody's assignment. If you have not submitted your own, please try and submit it before tomorrow's class. I may just pick one of them and let's discuss it in class. Or because it's private, I will call you one-on-one and we'll talk about it. I told you I am paid to do brand strategy with people. But here I'm promising one-on-one with some of you for free. Okay, this is well. That's why, please, the only people I will call one-on-one are people that when I go through your assignment, they are qualitative, they are quality. I will check it as okay, and I'll call you, and then I'll help you to fine-tune it, and then you start running your business. Content types you should look out for. I mentioned it before: articles, videos, images, audio. These are important content types. We are going to take time to dismantle them in the course of this class. I think the whole of this month of October will be on content marketing, because even if we finish it earlier before the end of the month, I will use the rest of the month to do that content challenge. Some of you will create your content. You apply everything we have learned. You go to the bush, you snap, you do video, edit it with the software we are going to teach you with it. So before the end of October, you have uploaded different content across both your paid media, your free media, and your earned media, across board. Now let me close this class by talking about why you need a website. Remember I talked about your earned media. So why do you need a website? Now, let me say this at this point. The essence of this program, in fact, the vision behind Sell More Academy is to raise a new generation of digital realtors. That was the vision God gave me before I started this academy. We have run the first cohort and we graduated over 25 people, I guess, or 30 people. No, I will check the record again. It's more than that. And each of these people, I can categorically tell you, they all have their own website, without exception. Now, let me tell you what I'm doing with them now. They did not know I have a plan for them. After getting their website, the next part now was to now help them to begin to create their content, build their content marketing. All right? So some of them are here. Maybe I'll allow them to talk. Some of them, Esther is here, Mr. King is here, Cyril Imba is here. These are people from my former, the former cohort. What I am building with them now is how to build their audience using content marketing. That's what we are doing now. Now, it's a 3-phase marketing funnel. The awareness phase, the consideration phase, and the conversion. I told them, when you start selling like mad, people will not know when you started though. They will not know. They won't know. So when I tell you get a website, it's not because I don't even know if I'm the one that will do it for you. I'm going to tell you how you can even do it yourself. In fact, I am forced to create another course called Web Design for Realtors to teach you how you can use simple tools to create a website by yourself. The only time you can look for somebody is when you don't have the time and when you have plenty money. If you don't have money, don't come to me. If you don't have money, don't go to any designer. You can learn how to design a website by yourself. You can go online and learn how to use WordPress or Wix.com to build a website. Yes. So it's not, I'm not saying it because I'm a web designer. Okay. I'm not saying that. You can learn how to, I built my website myself. So I built my website myself. So if I can do it, then you can do it. I'm building for other people because I have maximized that skill, and then I have, I can make money with it. So you too can learn it. That you're a realtor does not stop you from being, it does not stop you from learning how to design websites. So you can also design websites by yourself. And let me tell you, the advantage is this. It's good though, if you have money, pay us, make me have money to chop. But when you have the skill by yourself, oh Lord, you become superwoman. Today I have over 8 websites for different businesses. Imagine if I was to pay somebody for each of those 8 websites. You know how much I will spend? Today, I wanted to build another website. In fact, I'm still going to do that. I can use 1 day, 2 days, just tidy up, and start selling immediately. I maximize my skill to the point that I can know what to build, and if you start yielding results immediately. So please start that journey. I will organize a special class for those that want to learn how to design website. It's not a free class, and it's not part of this program. So don't come and say, okay, when is that our class started? No, if you want to learn it, well, I will design a special class for it, and you pay and learn how to design a website. It's not part of this class. I will say it over 1 million times so that nobody will come and say, hey, Ashobi, we don't pay for this class. Why are you not teaching our web design? No. Web design is not part of content marketing or this one. It's very. So that is that. So later in this course, we shall be taking a deep dive into email marketing. I will teach you everything you need to know about email marketing. In fact, tomorrow, that's what I will be dwelling on, email marketing. Then we'll talk about copywriting, how you can write effective copies that make sense. Copywriting is the mother of content marketing. Because before you do your video, you must write a copy. Some of you will just carry camera and start talking. Do you know that every effective video starts from a story? You must write the story. Go and listen to newscasters. You can see how everything they say, it not be from their head though. In fact, there's a course I'm doing on Coursera right now. I was wondering why that course is so interesting. Do you know that during the live class, when a tutor is teaching in that course, they don't show us, but I will look at their eyes. They are reading something on the screen behind the camera. They will be reading it. But they read it in such a way that it's as if they are talking from their head, but they are not actually talking from their head. They are reading the screen. And it will make more sense to me too. So before you do video, you have to also know how to do copy. You have to write effective copy. All right? So after this class, nobody is permitted to carry phone and say, hello, smart investors. Today, I want to show you Kiniko Estate. It's 100%. No, don't do that again. You have to first sit down, write a script. That's part of copywriting, and I'm going to show you the elements of copywriting using the AIDA model: attraction, interest, desire, and action. I'm going to break it down for you. Every writing, every copy must have these 4 elements. It must have attraction, must be ability to attract people using your powerful headline. Then it must generate interest. That's the idea. The AIDA. It will generate interest. That interest should evolve into desire. They should be looking for your call to action. Where is the buy button? Where is the call button? I want to call this realtor. This guy knows what he's talking about. I want to call him. Where is the? How do I even get this guy? If they're looking for your contact details after reading your post, and then before you know it, desire, action, which means they are calling you to book appointment. Can I see that property? Is it still available? Do you know that after this course, you will stop pasting flyer without caption? Some of you will go and paste just only flyer, no caption, no description. Nobody will buy that kind of a thing, no. You're just wasting your time and your data. Every flyer must be accompanied with a copy. Every flyer must be accompanied with a copy. Are you getting me now? Every flyer must be accompanied with a copy. And the copy must be carefully written. By the time we do Facebook ads, you will see that the aspect of your ad copy and your ad creative is more important than the setting up of your campaign. Anybody can set up a campaign. There's nothing there now. You can create your campaign, name it, select your objective, select budget, select your target audience. But what makes your ad work or not work is the quality of your copy, is the quality of your ad copy, the video, the copy. So in that copywriting class, we shall be exploring how to write effective copies that make sales. Then we shall also be looking at video creation. So we have been looking how to use some tools, some paid and some free tools, the ones you can use on your phone, the ones you can use on your laptop, to edit professional videos. Videos are everything in content marketing. My guys now, my core friend, my close friends, we have stopped posting. You can't see any of our videos again. We are trying to invest heavily in some expensive this thing before we start creating. We don't need all these mediocre videos flying up and down. It doesn't work now. Guys are using money to buy drone, to go and do a surveillance over an estate, so that the video camera will come out sharper. You buy a good phone. All these palace phone will die in Jesus' name. I'm serious. You glue for money and buy a good phone that has a good camera quality. Listen, this is serious business. Real estate is serious business. It's not for, see, real estate is real business. You have to attack it seriously. Don't say money, no, the money. There are so many other alternative business you can do. If you are in real estate, then you need to understand it will take something from you. Look at what you are learning now. This is a premium knowledge. It's not anyhow. You don't find this one on the road. There's no all these classes they do for real estate companies. For you to have it broken down like this, it will take. But you are here learning it for 2 hours. None of you are left here. 16 people remaining for 2 hours. It means you are getting something. So the same attitude you are using to devote this time, use it to buy good phone, buy ring lights. In this class, content marketing, when I'm dealing on video, I will tell you what to buy. And I better tell you now so that you can buy it before that class. If you have money now, go and buy ring lights. Go and buy tripod stand. All right? Because I will be giving you assignments for educational videos that you will create in your sitting room. I will tell you what to say, the creation of the type of videos to create. It's not every video you create from the bush. It's not every video you create in the bush. Some videos you create it in your studio, in your small studio, because there are different types of content. It's not every content that is a bush content. Some contents are sitting room content, but it's still real estate content. So you need good lighting, good camera, all right? Good environment, good background. So some of us might invest a little money to set up a small studio in their house if you want to take these things to the next level. Then we'll talk about Canva design. Thank God for Canva. If not for Canva, some of us will not. I'm serious. There was a time, my first business was a computer, what do they call it now? All these computer centers where you do where you do all those computer printing and all those stuff. I did it in Ijesha, in Lagos here. So back then, when people bring jobs for us for logo design, all these graphic jobs, we used to use CorelDRAW or Photoshop to deliver jobs. How we migrated to Canva now, I still don't understand. Because we thought that CorelDRAW is the all and all. But today, you can use Canva to produce amazing graphics. Yes, I still use CorelDRAW for some custom jobs that maybe I don't want to use Canva templates. You know, if I want to design custom jobs now, I can still use CorelDRAW. But for some of us, you don't have any business with CorelDRAW or Photoshop. Canva has everything you need. So I'm going to be showing you how to use Canva for real estate design. And then at the end of this course, especially for this month, you will become an amazing marketer. When you write, people go bow. So before I close for the night, I don't know if you have any question, any contribution. I see my Oga, Mr. Nelson is here. So I'm really privileged to have you on this platform. God bless you, welcome. Mr. Nelson is the MD of Homeland Property. All right, he's our daddy in the house. He's here with his beautiful wife. So we are privileged to have you in class. And he actually came early and stayed. Wow. I'm humbled, sir. Mr. Nelson, do you have anything to say? God bless you. Good evening. Okay, I guess he's not there. Okay. I guess he's not there. Okay. All right. I guess he's not there. Any question? Anybody will take a contribution, a question before we call?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yeah.
I'm very, very blessed. I'm so happy. I'm loaded. Thank you very much. And I want to just ask that, is it possible to have your own is it handle, or how do we get to see your own, maybe your own, like you said, we should study other people. So I'm just thinking,
yeah,
charity should
post
start.
my handles on the group.
Okay, thank you so much.
All of you should go and follow me on my handles.
Yes. Trust, we do that. I'll do that.
I'll post my handles on the group.
All right.
Any other question? Okay, thank you so much for all of you. Please, tomorrow, come prepared, come ready. We are going straight into business from 7 o'clock. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to be online by 7. We'll go straight into email marketing. And if you have time, start tomorrow, we can also touch a little bit on copywriting. God bless you and have a good night.
All right, thank you. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Good night, coach.